If I watch one K-drama this year, then this one will be it. I've always preferred movies over K-dramas. I think I prefer the quicker storytelling and in general used to get more variety in movies, although a lot of that has been changing recently. If there is one genre I prefer to consume in a K-drama form, it is the day in a life type stories where you get to know the characters in their regular life. And no one does it better than screenwriter Park Hae-young. She doesn't write typical TV shows, like she writes actual human stories. She's the mastermind behind My Mister and My Liberation Notes, and after 3 years, she is finally back with a new K-drama set inside the film industry. It's called We Are All Trying Here, and it is the only K-drama I am genuinely excited for in 2026. My Mister is my number one K-drama of all time, and if I had to pick a personal top 5, My Liberation Notes would also be in there somewhere. What those two have in common is the ability to make the mundane feel completely compelling. Like they are shows made for lonely introverts. If you haven't seen My Mister, then I would recommend you check it out. Lee Sung-gyun plays a man in his late 40s working in the corporate world. He's tired, overlooked, marriage is falling apart, and he crosses paths with IU's character, who is a young temp worker who also has a very difficult home life, but for a shady reason starts listening in on Lee Sung-gyun's phone calls. This initial premise might make it sound like it's some crime mystery, but that's not really the point of the drama. What the show is really about is two people who are broken and yet they recognize themselves in each other. They don't fall in love in the romantic way. They don't really fix each other's problems either. They are just present for each other. But in a Park Hae-young drama, that becomes one of the most captivating ideas to watch play out. The performances by Lee Sung-gyun and IU are terrific, but it's really the writing that keeps it all together. You get to know and see these characters as real people, so even a plain line of dialogue such as "you are a good person" is delivered with an emotional gut punch. The other must-watch is My Liberation Notes. 3 adult siblings who commute 2 hours a day from a small satellite town outside of Seoul. Each one, once again, is emotionally suffocating in different ways. This show is kind of slower than My Mister. Some people find it harder to get into, but if you let the show settle in and let it work on you, there are moments in this drama that feel less like watching a television show and more like someone reading your diary back to you. The main character, Mi-jung, brings along this concept of liberation. What does it mean? Whether it's possible, and what are you trying to liberate yourself from? Are some of the main ideas of the show. But the tone and the character relationships are once again the main attraction. And My Liberation Notes has a cheat code by the name of Lee Soo-yeon from Angmu. She sings one of the main theme songs. She is the secret weapon to delivering any emotional reaction to a show that she sings in. And now we have the new one. The title, and I love that she named it this, is We Are All Trying Here. Side note, I keep reading that title in the voice of Dustin Hoffman saying, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! We're all trying here. Anyways, the Korean title 모두가 자신의 무가치함과 싸우고 있다 is literally translated as everyone is fighting their own sense of worthlessness. It's already giving those super depressed people overcoming the mundane vibes that she does really well. And I am all here for it. The premise is about an aspiring film director who is the only one amongst his peers that has yet to debut with a feature film. Everyone around him is succeeding. He is not. For anyone that has feelings of jealousy, anxiousness, or is just unable to stop comparing themselves with the successful people around them, I think you'll have a lot to relate to here. The fact that she's setting it in the film industry is exciting for a channel like mine. But I'm sure anyone that's struggling to find success in their own line of work will find something to relate to. Kyu Gyo-wan is the male lead, and he continues to star in very successful and critically acclaimed works. I really liked his portrayal in Once We Were Us. He is one of the most interesting actors working in Korean film and television of the past couple of years. He is joined by the lovely Ko Yoon-jung, who's also kicking ass in the roles that she selects. So the casting is pretty solid all around. There is a certain feeling I associate with Park Hae-young dramas. It's not sadness, I feel, even if I am watching characters that are struggling. But because they feel like realistic characters, their struggle and eventual perseverance is like seeing a hopeful version of the world that is still very grounded. There are a lot of K dramas available now, and with streaming, we're getting like new genres and even sci-fi in our K-dramas, which I think is great for the sector. But Park Hae-young does something with the K-drama structure that I think is perfect. Deep character explorations in a modern day-to-day setting. If you're tired of the typical K-drama formula, the love triangles, the cartoonish antagonists, the same romantic arc told in slightly different ways every time, then Park Hae-young is the cure. I don't know many writers in Korea in any medium who does what she does quite like her. We Are All Trying Here premieres on JTBC and Netflix on April 18th, 2026. I'll be watching, but for those that haven't seen my Mister or my Liberation notes, you can catch up on those in the meantime. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.